Hey there, this is the One Boom, and today I have a quick commentary for you guys. It's really late at night right now, and I just want to get a video out about something I was thinking, so let's do this. So, Michael Condrey confirmed that Call of Duty World War II won't have any unlimited sprint. That doesn't mean that COD World War II won't have a perk that gives you unlimited sprint, but for the sake of this video, let's just talk about a COD game without unlimited sprint. One of the big things that goes into making a good Call of Duty game is getting a good player speed to map size ratio. Basically, if the map is too big and the characters move too slow, the match doesn't have a good pace, and the same thing for when a map is too small and players are too fast. The last Call of Duty to not give you the option to have unlimited sprint at all was Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Now, as much as I love Black Ops 2, I think myself and a lot of people are tired of the very symmetrical 3-lane map design that Call of Duty has been doing the last 4 years. Well, 3 years, and then not Ghosts, and then Black Ops 2, basically. I know that basically every Call of Duty map is loosely based around a 3-lane map system, but when I say 3-lane maps, I mean Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 3, Advanced Warfare style, symmetrical cover 3-lane maps. Advanced Warfare isn't the best example of super linear 3-lane map design, but I would say maybe more IW, like Infinite Warfare is probably a better example of 3-lane map design. But I'm kind of worried that in an attempt to bring back the Call of Duty community and make everybody happy, they're going to go with a Black Ops 2 style map design, movement speed, and it's all going to be centered around a World War II theme. Speed equates to maps pretty consistently, and I'd be surprised if they did non-unlimited sprint and really large maps, because that usually didn't go over well with the community. Even the games that had large maps and the option for unlimited sprint didn't go over well, like people still consider those games to be very campy. I feel like COD World War II not having unlimited sprint is a pretty decent indication of what kind of maps we're going to be getting, and I have a really sickening feeling that it's just going to be Black Ops 2 maps. The reason it bothers me is that I am tired of it. After Call of Duty Ghosts, I wanted linear, kind of more competitive map design, but it's gotten old. I'm tired of just the super symmetrical 3-lane map design. It's tiring. With Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3 especially, my brain starts recognizing the fact that each map has almost the exact same pattern, give or take a few gimmicks. It turns out to be really good for competitive, but it just doesn't really provide combat variety, and taking World War II era maps, like World War II settings, and like shrinking them down into 3-lane maps, I just don't feel like that's a good idea. I know that not unlimited sprint means that it's probably going to be medium maps, not exactly, you know, Treyarch style maps. I know that. But since Black Ops 2 is so popular, I mean, hell, on Xbox One, I think it's the top 5 most played games because it's backwards compatible. Black Ops 2 is immensely popular. People consider it the last great Call of Duty. I have a weird feeling that they're going to try to maybe pander to that audience a little bit and just, you know, give you that Black Ops 2 feeling with that World War II setting. That is a lot of speculation, so let's talk about something a little bit more general. If they're not going to have unlimited sprint, they're probably going to have smaller, simpler maps. And I don't feel like small maps really equate to decent combat variety, and previous COD games did have a lot of combat variety. When you shrink the play space, when you simplify the play space, it simplifies the combat, and that's good for some people, but I, personally, in my opinion, it's kind of boring. I find it boring. I'm really eager to find out what you guys think. Do you like larger maps, more complicated maps with a lot of variety? Do you like really symmetrical maps? Keep in mind, this is all based on the understanding, or, you know, the educated guess that if they're going to be changing player speed, they're going to be changing the maps to fit that player speed. People love fast-paced Call of Duty. I feel like I'm alone in liking large, complicated Call of Duty maps. I think those are more fun, there's more experiences on them. I have fonder memories of complicated maps than I do the simpler ones, except for Raid. Raid is perfect. So I don't know, hearing that there's not going to be unlimited sprint doesn't bother me too bad. People are complaining, but it's gonna hurt my thumb to keep sprinting, or it's gonna hurt to keep sprinting all the time. It's like, nah, I don't care too much about the lack of unlimited sprint. What I'm worried about is what they're going to do to the maps to cater to the lack of unlimited sprint, because I don't want small to medium-sized maps that are symmetrical and simple and competitive. Yeah, we had our fun with that, but I want a little bit of intrigue. I want kind of Ghost style maps. Shoot me. I want Ghost style maps. Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops style maps. I know they all are centered around having 3 lanes. You can divide almost every map in first-person shooter history into 3 lanes. But they weren't symmetrical maps. They were asymmetrical. They were random. They seemed like an actual battlefield. They seemed like an actual play space and not like an arena. Here's the basic summary of my video. As much as I love Raid and maps like Raid, now I'm craving maps like Estate or Derail or Stormfront. I want maps with long sightlines and camping positions, and maps with quick lanes and flank routes, and I want there to be a degree of variety. I think if you want to hold up in a building and use it as a power position to snipe down on people, like from a bell tower or something in COD WW2, you should be able to do that without there being an opposing bell tower on the other side, because have to have symmetrical cover, always with symmetrical cover. I don't know, maybe I'm overreacting. Basically, this is a question about, do you guys want more complicated maps and faster movement to accommodate larger, more complicated maps so you can go to point A to point B without it taking a year? Or do you want slower movement on smaller, more simple linear maps? So in this quick little video, what I'm doing is stating my opinion and how I feel and asking you guys a question, because I'd like to know where you guys are at. I don't really hear many people talking about the kind of maps they want in COD World War II, which is weird because in Call of Duty multiplayer, you only of course play on the map, so if the maps are boring, if the maps are repetitive, the game feels boring, the game can feel repetitive. Maybe that's just me. Again, I want your opinion down in the comment section below. I like the 3-lane symmetrical map design. After 3 years, I'm done, I'm toast. And by the way, there is always room for symmetry in a map, just not all the time, everywhere, express style. See you when I see ya.